guys, welcome to another video. Well, another video, just a video, because I haven't recorded in a long time now. Today I'm doing a top 5 video. There might be a little bonuses. Okay, my friend's 5. Okay. But anyways, so top 5 videos. Not what I normally do, so I haven't been recording in a while, and yeah. So what am I gonna do? What is the top 5? It's just tips that I think people could use. I know I'm not a grand champion. Why the flip am I making this video? I'm not so good. I'm not even a champion. Yeah, I'm a plat 2. That's not even diamond. But I don't even have the rocketeer. But anyways, rocketeer doesn't really matter one. I still go like, that's just the top 5. Got some tips, not all the tips. And I have some things that aren't really tips, but just things that you could learn. So yeah, but anyways, let's start the top 5. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about is, I haven't really seen much people talk about this, but it's the kickoff. Your kickoff depends on like most things. Depends on what kickoff you do. Cheap goals from kickoffs are natural, they happen whenever they want. But if you want to, like the fast kickoff, that's for if you think you can't get the ball first, you want to do the fast kickoff, which you can probably find on a bunch of tips. But if I can't really explain, I'm not good at explaining. But yeah, so your kickoff really matters. If you're gonna do a fast kickoff, then you want to know how to do it. If you want the ball to go somewhere, if I do my optional kickoff would be a block kickoff. And what do you mean by that? Just get into position. I will drive for a bit, I jump, boost and flip and block it. And yeah, that's a kickoff I use quite a lot if you watch my live streams or my recordings. Don't think so I've done it in recording or live streams, but I've definitely used the kickoff a lot of times. So yeah. The fast kickoff is basically when you get a little boost. By what I mean by boost is you go like pew, and then you flip again. But the fast kickoff has risks to it, and that is if you fail it, there's a chance of missing or not managing to get a second flip. But it doesn't matter. The second flip is not much of a risk as you missing the ball. But anyways, what's it called? Yeah, you want to choose the right kickoff in just optional. Like your first kickoff can be whatever you want, in my opinion. You need to know what kickoffs your enemy does. Like my kickoff might be where the pulls and then they go. And then you can pick your kickoff, and if they do that, the fast kickoff is probably what you want to do. So yeah, your kickoff is one of the main big things, and why I wanted to do this. I don't see much people talking about it. It's quite important. Okay, number 2. Yeah, never thought I'd get this far. Just joking. Number 2, I think it's your position on the map. Depending on your skill of your enemy, you wanna position yourself. For example, if your enemy attempts to freestyle, but they really can't, they can only do something like 2 touches, like 1, and then they're done, they go for second ones that they can't. You don't really need to stay in goal, but you would have to keep a bit out. And you can get easy goals off that if they really can't freestyle. But if your enemy can freestyle, actually get an edible at least into the goal, like something like that. I failed the last touch, but something like that. You want to know that you need to stay in net and be aware that this person can score like that. If your teammates if your enemies are bad at passing or dribbling, you need to mark that, and it can help you by pushing and where you need to be on the map. So that's another key thing that you want to know. Yeah. Okay, let's go on to number 3. I know this is a really quick video, I can't believe it. But yeah, number 3, what's it called? Aerials. Yeah. sometimes you need to know when you need to go for aerial. Even I'm not a pro with this. Actually, sometimes I make dumb aerial mistakes. By that, what I mean is if the ball's really high in the sky, like for instance like that, and you go for it, but the enemy is higher than you, they're gonna beat you at any time, unless they're bad and they miss. But yeah, the chances of that are quite low, mainly if they know how to double jump and fly. That's just what everybody does. But anyways, so yeah, if your enemy knows how to aerial really good and they can get ahead of you, you want to know that and look around the ball before you fly. If you want to go for it as fast as possible, you want to quickly look like somewhat like that, press triangle, ball cam, find out, and then go for the ball. And as soon as you figure out if there's an enemy there, I would go straight off, so I know where and when the enemy are and if I can beat them. If you're in the air and you see somebody and they're ahead of you, you either go for the block. You can either block the ball or go down and let your teammate, or rush back to get the ball. Let your teammate get the ball, or if you're in a solo game, rush back and hope for the best. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, that's all I can explain. Okay, now let's go on to. Oh wait, okay. But anyways, wait, that was number 3 or number 4? I think I just failed. I'm just joking. Wait, so I did that. I think that was number 4. I'm not sure. Let's just go to number 5 then. That was number 4. That's number 5. Yeah. Number 5 is your control of the ball. I think this is the most important one. One of the most, because the ball control. If you're gonna derp it up like what I just did there, then yeah, you shouldn't be that. Yeah, you just want to get a good control over the ball. The more control you have over the ball, the less time and you're giving your, like, you make the, okay wait, I can't speak English right now. Yeah, so okay, back to what I was saying. The more control you have over the ball makes the enemy go pushing backwards. If you're getting really good control on the ball like this and they're right ahead of you, they're most likely to go backwards and go in there. If you have really good ball control, they're most likely ready to save it and in position. So yeah, you need to get good ball control. But yeah, and I have some things that'll be in, like, I guess the mini tips, I'm gonna call them, that will add on to dribbling. Okay, now let's go to the mini tips. Okay, my bad. The first one I'm gonna just do on dribbling, because I think this one, I'm not sure, it's probably 1 or 2 if I remember the other ones. Yeah, it's when you're dribbling, you need to know when to fake the ball. If somebody's rushing you and they think you're gonna hit it, faking it and then taking control again, like getting back with the ball, is good. Faking it a couple of times, then shooting can also mess around with the enemy. So the faking is like a really big tip. Somebody's coming in, fake it, hit the ball to the left and just carry on. Well, you don't have to hit it to the left or the right. Yeah. Okay, and the second mini tip is again for dribbling, the flip. Gang, bear with the flip. Even I'm not good with it. Oh crap, that's actually alright. I'm not best with it, but yeah. you wanna be good at flipping, because flipping can really mess people up. If you're really good at flipping, and you could get yeah, look at me, I'm just bad. If you get a really good flip, you could score from miles away, messing with your enemy's brain, thinking that it's not gonna go in. You could flick it as high as you want, as long as you're good at it, and a fake with a flip can really mess with the enemy's head. It will probably make them think if you're gonna just, you could go for like a fake air dribble and then flip it like that. That can work. Like they either expect the air dribble or flip earlier. That's so you're either delaying the flip for them, or you're just flipping them up. Get it? Flipping. Oh, that's a bad joke. But anyways, yeah. The next one is this is more to aerialing. If you wanna know, like, aerialing is a big deal. If you can't air dribble and you go for it, that can be a big risk to the enemy scoring. You need to know when. If you have a big lead, at least 2 or 3 goals up than the enemy, aerialing isn't that bad. But making a goal back you would probably want to come back, like get another goal. If you're 1-on-1, like 1-all with the enemy, going for air dribble, missing one ball can be a risk. But if you know that you can do this, you can actually air dribble, and you might be able to score, then go for it. But if you miss, I would highly suggest you, if you can, hit the ball as far as you can away from your net, then rush back to your net, let the enemy get control, and think about it from there. That's what the highest, in my opinion, right now, what stage I am, thing you can do. So you don't want to get too aggressive. That's probably the next mini tip. Being too aggressive can lead to great, like, disappointment. It's like being monkey mode with flipping scissors. I think scissors, monkey mode. But yeah, the thing about that, they're pros, so it's easy for them, and they know exactly what to do. But if you're like me, a platinum 1, something around platinum 1 to 2, then you wanna really know about when you're gonna go aggressive. You wanna think about, before going for the ball, when you're gonna push, when you're gonna leave the ball, or when you're gonna defend. Like in positions where you're standing right next to the ball hoping for them to miss it, but they're really good at the game and they start air dribbling it, yeah, you've goofed up. So when people aerial, in my opinion, you'd have to going back to aerial, you'd want to like wait 1 or 2 seconds at least. Well, not 1 or 2 seconds, 1 or 2 turns. For example, you want to go in goal, in my opinion, if they get air dribble and they're really good at it, but you want to be prepared. Like, you want to be prepared. But if they're really good at air dribbling, like, they can seriously just do this and then get next touch. That's where you want to know and mark it that this guy can freestyle. When he starts it, I either need to block him or be prepared in net. Or if he can't freestyle, then yeah, you need to mark it that I can't push him and let him go. Then he's not going to do much. I can push him and he's going to have no boost left over. So yeah, I know I'm not doing any gameplay. I might do some like 1-2 matches of normal just to prove some things. But yeah, if they fail the freestyle, this is what I mean by once or twice. They fail it on the first try, and the next time they go, you think you can push them, you might not want to. You might want to think about if that was just a fail. Like, I was playing a game. This is what really made me think about this. When playing a game, I was air dribbling and I failed like really bad. I ran out of boost really quickly. I missed the ball. Had no control. So the enemy started thinking that was bad. So the next time I went for air dribble, they were really close and they were out of the net. And instead, I managed to score. So yeah, you want to know if your enemies can actually freestyle or not. Next thing, if you're losing by a big lead, the best way to play is tactical. This leads again to control. You wanna have lots of control over the ball. You wanna have more control over the ball, push the enemy so they get into a situation where they're panicking. Doing that can lead to an easy goal. Just like if you make your enemies panicking by just pushing them left and right and making them think they can push, that they start worrying like, oh, can I push or not? Then if you push, and you can just take an easy goal as they are up net. So that's probably what you need to do. But if you're winning by a lead, now if you want to win a game and you have a really big lead and you don't want them to make the comeback, what you're gonna do is mess around as much as you can. Keep the ball away from the enemy, just waste as much as time. Doing this, you wouldn't believe what happened. My video stopped. But anyways, yeah, doing this is way better. It can make life easier. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is one of the aerials. The wall tap, I don't know what it's called, but when they basically hit it onto the wall and then they go for a redirect into the goal. I'm not good at those, but they can be really risky. Why? The reason I would suggest not to do this as much is it has two options of failure. Either the ball doesn't, either the redirect doesn't make it like that, or the ball fails. The ball just goes too low like that, and you just keep hoping for it and it just doesn't make it. That's the two things. If the ball doesn't make it, they can just score a goal like this and maybe even tease you by going turtle. So yeah, that's the bad side. And the missing and flipping, what's it called? Redirect. What's a big deal, huh? Well, missing a redirect, if it's a high one, they can get a boomer into your goal, but if it's not that high, they can take easy control. Maybe even if you have teammates, ball them up and score. That's why that's risky. But the reason I'd suggest to do this is doing this can legit make your enemies panic. Like if you do it and you actually hit it, if you're good and you hit it, then your enemies are most likely to not expect that touch from you and you'll get a goal. But I wouldn't do it a lot because of the risks again. So yeah, and then there's another risk, but this risk isn't as big. But this is unless you're a really good high rank. People that can fly and just redirect the ball away from your double touch. Doing that can lead them to a clear, getting boost and scoring. And they can also mess you up by boost stopping and while taking the ball onto your side, wasting more time and stuff. So that can also lead to another goal. But if you're a low rank, like at least silver, gold, and you're a smurfing or whatever, or you can just freestyle, then doing that can really mess up your enemy's brains. But getting to platinum 2, some people can start flying and start flying, taking the ball and things. Going to diamond, most likely it's gonna happen more. Champion, you just gotta be really careful with that. I think that's the end of this video. I'm not even sure if this comes in. If it comes in, then yeah. So another thing I want to quickly say is these videos, if this comes in, these videos might not be the best editing, as I'm not used to my SHAREfactory where I edit on PS4. Not used to it. It has 2-3 updates lately and I don't know how to use it that much anymore because I've been streaming, and streaming I don't edit on streams. So yeah. But anyways, on that, I think I'm gonna end the I'm gonna end the video there. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit that notification bell, and if you really enjoy the channel, just make sure you tell your friends, family to come check me out and watch my videos and subscribe. And hit that notification bell because I do go live quite often. Live streaming is what I do now. But videos won't come out, they'll come out rarely now. I've decided I might start making some videos. This is kind of my test subject video, but more of just a helping video. Just so, like, I don't like going against people that are just too weak. By weak, I mean they're not good at the game. So I thought if people aren't good at the game, they could maybe watch my video and take tips and become really good. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. And hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time. But seriously, these hexagons, I'm pretty sure there's at least 5 trillion. Is that even a thing? I don't know, but it probably is. No, what?